Hello, YouTube world. It's been a long time. Just making videos about my bull riding career that I was trying to start, yada yada. Long story short, it did not work out, but it's all good. God has a purpose. Anyways, I just wanted to upload on my channel real quick because I have been trying to find and search all over the internet of how this hose needed to be replaced. So I figured people out there with the Ford Fusion, I can help you out real quick. Unfortunately, I already took it apart, obviously, but just to kind of roughly show you how it was connected. Okay, so there's that, touching it right there. Okay, it was connected on that. Okay, boom, right? And then you see this nipple coming up on the index finger. Okay, this one plugs into right there, just like that, on that plastic barb right there. And then this one, see if the lighting, oh nice, the lighting does pick it up. This one connects on that one. Just kind of zoom out real here. Yeah, and then to make this an easier job to whomever, you want to take off your air intake. See that? Which was not that hard. It looks complicated, but it wasn't that hard. It was 2 screws that I just realized that I lost. That sucks. I'm sure they're laying around somewhere. I know I didn't. Damn, that sucks. Anyways, I'm sure I'll find them. They couldn't have gone that far. So yeah, it was just 2 screws holding the air intake that went like this. Okay, you just set it up in here and it comes up like that. Okay, again, I'm sorry. I was like kind of went into taking stuff apart and I went too far into it, and then now that I didn't think I was gonna get the parts and stuff, and then I was like, hey, might as well do a video because this could help somebody out. But yeah, and then this one's pretty straightforward. That's just a cover to your air filter. That's all it is. And I promise it's really easy to take apart, man. There's 2 screws right here that went on this. Okay, and then this is just a placeholder, if you will. It just holds it in place. Nothing serious. I mean, I have no automotive mechanical experience technically. I've worked on small motors before, and you know, sometimes complex connections and stuff like that, but a little bit of common sense, I think it takes to do the job. So but anyways, you can find the new part. I'll just show you the part number. I don't like to be cheap. I was trying to be. There was another Ford dealership that had the new one on order, but I bought this for $136 from Ford. You could try to source it yourself. There was a place on the internet with Ford that had one for like $60. I really wish I wasn't in a hurry or needed this to be fixed ASAP, because I do. I have a lot of stuff I need to do today and tomorrow, so I need to be on the road as fast as possible. So I had no choice but to pay in full for what I needed ASAP, okay? So anyways, and if you can, I recommend siphoning out the coolant. Obviously, when I went to go pull that hose, all of it was gonna leak. I was kind of prepared for that and saved some of it. I'm not gonna reuse it. That one's dirty, but saved some of it on the black plastic trash bag that I had, so I don't tear the garage up. But yeah, so empty that out before you can start working on it. I don't have any siphons, so there's that. And then this deal right here is really popular on the Ford Fusions with the knob shift. So I just bought the bushing for this right here. Okay, the empty part in the middle. If you ever get a system fail, a shift system fail, okay, it sits on this. Okay, you could just set it back, like it'll be off like something like this, right? It'll be off. You could just set it back and you're back on the road, okay? I highly recommend you try to park somewhere safe or something like that where you can work on this a little later, because the gear will slip on you when you try to shift gears somewhere, you know, for whatever reason, stoplight, for you, I don't know, right? But you will be stuck on the middle of the road. I'm not sure how to keep it in neutral without this thing being off of it. I was messing with it for like an hour and I could not get it to go neutral so I can at least push my car into my garage. So I'm gonna fix this too, bought the part for it. Let me show you guys what that looks like too. Okay, boom. Little bushing, right? It's crazy, right? Like, huge problem on the road, side of the road, and it's this tiny part. Here's the part number. Okay. There's also a cap for it that I bought. Or I thought that I bought. Sure, I think it's in my pocket. Is it in my pocket? Yep, it is. Tell you, man. Grab my phone. So yeah, here's the other one. It's a cap. Okay, goes on top of it. Here's the part number for that. Boom. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how to do this if you run into it. This is what the part looks like. You see a couple of them on the internet, and it'll have like another outing on this side too. But I don't know, man. I just, trust me, like I'll try to save money, but at the end of the day, especially for me on a vehicle, I'm not going to take the cheap route. I'd rather just get the right part, get it from the manufacturer company, whatever. So yeah, this is what it looks like. One more time. And again, see, here's the new one. Oh, and let me show you the problem too. So you can see perfectly clean, you know, real clear, nothing wrong, right? Well, for a long time, what I started to notice, especially recently, my coolant was getting lower, like faster. So right here, you can see some of the coolant. Now it was placed in like that, so I started noticing like this stuff right here, and mainly the bottom right here. Because what was going on, okay, just, you know, bear with me right here, but, you know, when it's all connected and stuff, okay, it was, this part goes right here, this 90, okay, it goes right, it sits right here, and it was leaking. Move this out of the way. It was leaking all right here. See that? It was leaking there, and it was leaking on top of this. And I had put a new bushing on this before. So when it was leaking on it, obviously, you know, the coolant's probably, again, I'm not a mechanic, so forgive me, but coolant was leaking on it. It gets hot in here, whatever, and eventually it melted away, the whole thing. It melted the cap that I bought on it, all that. Melted all of it, and it came off, and there I was, ass out, couldn't shift my car. Pain in the ass, man, it sucks. Now, one more note before I discontinue the video. This right here, okay, this just simply clamps onto the new hose. I think that's pretty straightforward, easy to explain. Like, it just clamps around the new hose so it sits upright like this instead of it laying like that. So it just sits upright a little bit so it doesn't touch anything hot, and it's good to go. Okay, there's no new one for it or anything. There's no like adjusting it or anything. You know, I mean, I'd probably maybe a zip tie just to be more safe, to put it on the other hose to, you know, elevate it even more, but that's all this is. I thought this was the problem, like it wasn't clamping onto the 90 part, and that's why it was leaking. Totally false. 100% false. That wasn't the reason at all. So all it does is just, it sits on that hose to elevate it a little bit. I took off, like I said, I took off the air filter. I took off the The air intake, really simple, 2 screws. Need to find those. And real easy to take off, guys. It was not a problem. Wasn't a big deal. So, oh, look at that. God is good. I found them. They were sitting right here. Like I said, I used to do some small motor work, and one thing Boss Man taught me was to keep everything intact. Usually, you know, you want to screw them in here so you'll for sure never lose them. But anyways, this is just frustrating, man. I hate car problems. You know, it's what the world comes to now. Just spend money to make money, and you got to spend money on your vehicle. And I will never, ever jump into a new car loan. Can't wait to either pay this thing off or it totals out somehow. I'm done with the car game. So I believe in cash car, real simple, when you can shift your gear real easily and not mess with junk like this. But it's been a good car. Never ran into any problems with it. It's got a brand new motor from warranty. When it hit 120, had a cracked block. Gaskets were blown, all covered by the warranty because I purchased the vehicle used. And the warranty was optional. And I said, absolutely, give me that warranty, because I knew that EcoBoost was going to take a crap on me at some point, and it did. And that warranty definitely did work. So I'll let the car warm up a little bit before I take off. I don't just start it, you know, just jump into it and put it in drive. I try to be mindful of the knob, you know, not turn the shift gear too fast. But and this also connects to the air filter right here. Just real simple. You just take it off real easy. It's not a big deal. But yeah, guys, just wanted to see if I could help somebody out there. Here's the part number for the for this. Is that on there like that already? Get that. Okay, that's what it looks like right there. Straight from Ford. And again, I bought the bushings for the deal. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully this helps out. Don't really have anything to answer in the comments or something like that. But I really hope this works. And this is also, I think the Fusions go from like 2014. I think it's 2014, maybe 13. I'm pretty sure it's just 2014 and up, like 2014 to 2020 or 2019, something like that. It'll some YouTube videos show you the gen of the car, you know, where all the parts are still the same. So there's that too. But all right, whoever's watching this, have a blessed one. Believe in yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye.